It's true. I don't really know what the difference is between being a girl and a guy. Danica Patrick has achieved a lot in both IndyCar and NASCAR, making history for women in racing. She has set records and opened doors for others. Recently, though, she has been in the news for other reasons, and fans are surprised by her latest controversies. Danica Patrick became famous for her bikini photos and other controversies. She was a professional racing driver and model from the United States. She made history by being the first woman to win an IndyCar Series race, making her one of the most successful women in racing. To learn more about her scandals, keep reading until the end. Danica Patrick is known for her success in open-wheel car racing in the United States, especially for winning the 2008 Indy Japan 300. She grew up in a working-class family. Her parents owned a coffee shop and a glass company. In high school, she was a cheerleader, but outside of racing, she babysat for another family. At first, Danica didn't think she would race and thought she might become a secretary or a veterinarian. The singer and her sister discovered they loved go-karting, so they asked their parents to buy a go-kart for each of them. Soon after that, Danica began racing in California. Her mother kept track of her stats while her father was her crew chief. At first, she didn't have any role models and focused on her own goals. From a young age, her parents supported her a lot. She had many interests before she started racing go-karts, including racing lawnmowers and four-wheelers. Even at 10 years old, Danica dreamed of being a race car driver and an engineer. During her first race, her brakes failed, causing her to crash into a concrete wall at 25 notes per minute, but she was unharmed. In her next race, she finished in second place out of 20 drivers. Over time, she improved her hand-eye coordination. She set several age track records at Sugar River Raceway and Makana Raceway Park. She also raced snowmobiles, participated in motocross, and raced cars. When Danica was 13, she wanted to move to California to race year-round, but her parents didn't agree because of their jobs. Still, her family sold merchandise with her image, and her parents set a rule for her to avoid any activities that could harm her reputation. This helped her win 10 regional karting titles quickly. When she turned 16 and was in her junior year of high school, she decided to drop out, with her parents' approval, to focus on her career and moved to England. Danica started her career in motorsports after moving to England and getting her GED. She aimed to join the Junior Formula Series and use this time to improve her skills and build her strength against tough international competitors. In 2005, she began racing in the IndyCar Series with Rahal Letterman Racing, where she quickly became known for her talent, winning the Rookie of the Year award. Danica Patrick made history in 2008 by winning the Indy Japan 300, becoming the first woman to win an IndyCar race. This achievement secured her place in racing history. She also did well in the Indianapolis 500, finishing third in 2009, which was the highest finish for a female driver at that time. In 2010, Danica switched to stock car racing and started competing in the Nationwide Series. She began her career in NASCAR and then moved up to the Cup Series after finishing in the top 10 at the Daytona 500. She made news again by being the first woman to earn the pole position for an endurance race. Before retiring in 2018, she had 7 top 10 finishes in the Cup Series. Throughout her time in NASCAR, she broke many records in a male-dominated field due to her strong determination and her ability to inspire others, especially women. Danica's career in motorsports shows how strong determination can lead to success. Her achievements have made her a well-known figure in the sport and have caught the media's attention. Despite facing many challenges, she kept pushing forward and broke new ground in her profession. Dan was the most successful woman in open-wheel car racing in the U.S., but she faced many challenges in her career. In 2002, she lost her funding and had to come back to the U.S. She also experienced several accidents, including one in 2004 where she was hospitalized with a concussion. In Danica's last race in 2018, she had a serious accident when she lost control of her car and crashed into the wall. This crash is now known as the Dana Double. At that time, Danica was facing several challenges, including another accident where she was suddenly thrown into the outside area at high speed. As her career progressed, she had to learn how to drive stock cars correctly, which involved some adjustments and learning. She got into several accidents, but her biggest struggle was facing gender bias. As a woman, she had a lot of difficulties because of her gender. The media often criticized her, and some fans accused her of being a publicity stunt. Many people also believed that women drivers are expected to do better than men drivers. She felt a lot of pressure to win races. Danica did not only face gender biases, but she also defied stereotypes, proving that women could excel in the highest levels of racing. Her early career was challenging as she faced skepticism from peers and industry insiders who doubted her capabilities due to her gender. What's more, it was hard for her to secure opportunities in motorsports, especially since many teams hesitated to invest in female drivers. She finally silenced critics in 2008 by winning the Indy Japan 300 as the first woman to win an Indy car race. It also debunked. There are many myths about women's abilities in high-stakes racing. When she joined NASCAR in 2010, it was difficult for her to become skilled in stock car racing, and many doubted she could succeed just because she was a woman. However, she proved them wrong by becoming the first woman to earn a pole position at the Daytona 500 in 2000. Outside of racing, her determination and achievements have motivated many women to chase their dreams in motorsports and other male-dominated areas. She used her influence to support this change. Danica Patrick challenged stereotypes by proving that talent and determination are not limited by gender. Despite facing rejection, difficulties in team selection, and societal bias, she not only set records, but also opened doors for future female athletes. Her legacy shows how important it is to keep going, even when things get tough. Known for her speed on the racetrack, Danica also grabbed attention in the media, with her photos making a big impression. A few years after becoming the first woman to win an Indy Car Series race, she was sunbathed in Maui, Hawaii, wearing a red bikini. Photos of her quickly spread online. Many fans noticed her tattoo of an American flag on her lower back, highlighting her patriotism. She shared that she had broken up with her boyfriend, Aaron Rodgers, a football player for the Green Bay Packers, after 2 years. Some people thought she was trying to show her ex what he was missing when she posted pictures of herself in a leopard print bikini during a girls' trip. While many suggested she was stressed from the breakup, it didn't seem true, as she was often seen smiling. Her photos highlighted her confidence and showed her looking great in the bikini. She posted pictures on social media showing off her tan body while on a speedboat, mentioning she was at the front of the boat. Many fans noticed her lower back tattoo in the photos that quickly spread online. Another photo showed her wearing a tank top with Namaste Beaches on it and short shorts, which many fans admired for her fit appearance. Recently, Danica Patrick has faced a lot of criticism from the public because she is now a commentator for Sky Sports F1. She has made some insensitive comments that upset many women, leading some F1 fans to call for her to be removed from her job. It's especially surprising because she is recognized as one of the most successful women in American racing. Danica has been involved in open-wheel racing for almost 20 years. Many fans have said they won't miss her as a commentator if she is let go, especially after her comments during the Hungarian GP. This incident led to the first ever kid-led broadcast, where a young broadcaster asked Danica if she wanted to see a female F1 driver in the future. Danica's answers seemed to downplay women's abilities and strengths, which surprised many. Sport is often seen as masculine and aggressive. To be really good, you need not only skills, but also a certain mindset that some think is not typical for women. This statement received a lot of criticism, especially because many viewed her as a female leader in racing. People expected her to encourage other women interested in racing, especially given her influence in the media. People have labeled her as a gimmick simply for being a woman in racing. She continued to agree with the public's view that the sport is masculine. The criticism grew when she criticized Formula One's efforts to become carbon neutral by 2030. She is known for her podcast where she featured a guest who denies climate change. Fans disapproved of this, especially since other Formula One drivers have been supporting the fight against climate change. Danica Patrick, known for her groundbreaking career in motorsport, has received criticism for her role as a commentator in the Netflix series Drive to Survive and at Formula One events. Her appearance in Season 6 of the show led to mixed reactions from fans. Some critics questioned her connection to Formula One, while others shared their disappointment on social media, saying her opinions were boring and that more relevant people were being ignored. Comments included questions like, "Why is Danica Patrick here?" Some fans expressed their frustration about Danica Patrick being included in Drive to Survive, believing her presence was unnecessary. Despite this negativity, many supported her, appreciating her experience in top-level motorsport. They compared her to legendary drivers like Mario Andretti, highlighting her credibility. Supporters believed her insights from competing at high levels of American motorsport added value to the show, with one fan even asking critics to stop attacking her. The controversy started when Patrick made comments at the 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix. After delays caused some fans to leave early, she suggested that fans should have bought full weekend passes to enjoy the event fully. Patrick also pointed out that Las Vegas has a lot to offer, like entertainment and nice hotels. Critics said her remarks showed she was out of touch and didn't understand fans' frustrations. Her comments have led to discussions about inclusion and expertise in motorsports. Some fans appreciate her work, while others criticize her for not connecting with the culture and fans of Formula One. This situation shows the bigger difficulties that women and pioneers face in industries dominated by men, where everything they say and do is closely watched. Danica Patrick got into controversy when she sued her team for not following their profit-sharing agreement. She said the team didn't pay her what they owed and didn't give her the needed paperwork. Stewart-Haas Racing, which is her team, sued her main sponsor, Nature's Bakery, for $31 million. The lawsuit claimed that Nature's Bakery had not paid the money they owed to sponsor Danica. This happened after Nature's Bakery ended their deal, claiming that Danica broke the contract by promoting something else. Well, in that case, Stewart-Haas Racing signed a sponsorship deal with Nature's Bakery, even though there were doubts about the company's ability to pay. Patrick's legacy goes beyond racing. It shows that being able to change and adapt is essential for long-term success. Her hard work and determination highlight how anyone can overcome challenges and make a lasting impact. Her journey inspires not just female athletes, but anyone looking to push past their limits and achieve great things. Danica Patrick's life and career prove how important it is to persevere and challenge barriers, making her a lasting inspiration.